Do you want to intro the podcast this time? Because I always intro it.
No.
Huh?
I don't.
You don't want to intro?
I don't want to intro the. No.
You know. Okay. Well, what should I say? I'm so nervous.
Probably something along the lines of episode 4 of the IQ Threshold podcast with me and my co-host Matt.
All right, thanks for introing. So, how was it's been a while since the last upload. Now, it's part of that because we recorded a whole episode with Dennis, and then it mysteriously vanished. Matt, I can hear myself in your audio.
Dude, how do you want me to stop that?
I don't know. Stop playing it through your speakers. Put on earbuds.
No.
Brother, please. It sounds bad.
Dude, did I fix it?
Yes. It sounds like you did. Wait. Yeah. Okay. Let's start over. This is such a bad episode. I can still hear myself. You didn't fix it. Literally just put on earbuds.
Constantly talking.
Just wear AirPods.
Here, I'll turn on the fan so there's like ambient noise.
I have ambient noise. It's the lo-fi. That's so bad. Oh my. I thought the last episode. Oh my god. I thought the last episode sucked.
Dude, this is. Oh no.
You know what? We're keeping it all in. I'm not cutting any of this. You already introed the podcast.
Yeah.
So basically, we recorded an episode with Dennis like 2 or 3 days ago, and I forgot to record their audio, so it's just me. But luckily, the episode was really bad, so it's probably good it was scrapped. And as we can see, that this episode I started off, we have not shaken that badness.
It never left.
It never did leave, but we did have some announcements in the last episode. So Matt, would you like to announce your big thing?
Oh, I thought the first announcement was that Dennis was late to the podcast.
Well, yeah, but that's not.
That was pretty big. He was 16 minutes late.
That's true. He was actually in his car because we did not start the podcast with him.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Anyways.
Oh, should I say it?
Yeah.
Maybe I don't want to.
Do it, or I'll say it.
Okay. Okay. I'm getting into content creation.
Yay.
By myself. Yay! Woo! I may be wondering what kind of content.
I'm wondering that.
No, I told you already. You don't need to wonder.
Well, maybe I wasn't paying attention. Maybe I wasn't paying attention.
You were because you responded. But I'm getting into Call of Duty content creation. Because I enjoy the game and it's easy to make.
It is a good
game. No Man's Sky makes a bad game.
Shut the fuck up. No Man's Sky is actually good now.
No, it's not.
Matt,
there was no update.
Why do you not have headphones in? It's so bad. The reverb's so bad. It's literally so bad.
I've done this for 3 episodes, and suddenly, the 4th one.
You're doing it wrong.
Falling apart. Huh?
You're doing it wrong.
I was never. How am I doing it wrong? Do you want me to like hold it on my tummy?
Like the episode if you want us to delete the podcast. That's all I'm saying. If it gets 1 like, it's happening. Anyways, so yeah, Matt's making a channel which is going to be Modern Warfare highlights and Rocket League highlights. He says that he is going to record 2 hours of gameplay per video and then cut it down to 10 minutes. So I'm excited to see him complain to me about how long it's going to take, especially because he's never used an editing software before.
Woo!
Woo! In other news, I just recorded a Run Around video a couple days ago, so we'll see how long that takes to come out. But it's only 20 minutes of footage. It's usually 45 minutes because I was a lot more concise and I got everything out quicker. So
remember Fortnite?
Dude, that's a funny ass intro. I'm excited.
The audio is so bad.
Yeah.
I thought it was bad on purpose, but then you told me that you just recorded it.
I sent Matt the intro, like what I did for because all of my videos I have a gag of like me coming on screen, and I sent Matt the footage of that because I thought it was funny, but I hadn't put in the mic audio, like my Blue Yeti audio was still the camera audio, so it sounded like shit. Dude, just everything makes noise. Everything makes noise. Why is just the world loud in terms of camera microphones?
Oh, it was the funny webcam microphone. Oh,
it was borderline funny mic. But enough about me. Funny, we just talked about Matt.
Enough about me and my Realm Royale content. You know,
oh my god,
the dead game.
Dude, Realm Royale. You know what? I'm saving it for the video.
You can't. All right. You've thrown the podcast away. You've thrown it away.
What do you
we
mean
were just about to talk about Realm Royale, and you just went, I'm going to save it for the video.
Yeah, I want to save it for the video, because then if people will listen, if the 3 people who get this far in the episode after whatever garbage was before then, they're not going to want to watch the video.
The 15 minutes of Nick making the Doppler effect noise, and then complaining about my reverb. Which apparently is still going on, even though I can't.
No, it's fine now.
I didn't change anything.
Just when I scream. Because I start yelling at you, and then I hear it, and then it's a cycle. Anyways, do you want me to retell the spaghetti story so the podcast listeners can hear it?
The what story?
Okay, so you forgot. Great, perfect. The spaghetti story. You know.
Oh, no. I remember the spaghetti. No, go.
Okay.
That's a good story.
You better be thinking of a funny work story, because even if I've heard of it, because I want to hear one. So basically, I was working at my undisclosed job that involves kitchen and spaghetti, and it was closing time, and there had already been a lot of annoying setbacks. Like the kitchen's always understaffed, so I was cleaning. So for closing, people in the kitchen are helping clean all the dishes and stuff. The only annoying thing is all the other people, like servers and people making food, really do not help clean the entire kitchen. And it's like it's not large, but it is as much stuff to clean as the entire front area, which is like has 6 people cleaning it. So I already was really annoyed by that, and we were closing a little late, and I wanted to leave. And I'd accidentally made too much spaghetti, so we had just 2 trash bags to take out. And it's on the gray trash can with like the wheels that you see in like school cafeterias and stuff. But one of the wheels was fucked up, but I didn't know that until I was like halfway down, like halfway through the parking lot to the dumpster. And so I got really annoyed, and so I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna push this thing. I'm not gonna pick up the whole trash can because that's ridiculous. I've just carried trash bags to the end before, so I'm just gonna do that. So I pick up one of the trash bags, and I take the other one full of spaghetti, and it's really heavy. I can't really hold it with my hand, so I drape it over my shoulder like Santa Claus. And so it worked actually pretty well. So I'm walking like halfway down, and suddenly the bag, I hear a sound, and I just hear and the bag gets much, much lighter, draped over my shoulder. And lo and behold, I turn around, and there is sprouted a large spaghetti plant on the sidewalk. And I'm talking like feet in diameter, how big this spaghetti blob is. And so I was just like, well, now I'm leaving much later. So then, luckily, the few people who were left there suddenly were like, oh, we should probably help him. So we got it all cleaned up, and it rained that night, so it wasn't a big deal. But it was just really frustrating. Just dropped a shit ton of spaghetti on the sidewalk. I wish I almost took a picture and sent it to you, but I was like, I want to leave, so I just did not. But I wish I had, so I could put it up on screen, just so people know how, like, I was about to leave. And just imagine my disheartenment when I see that and I realize that I'm going nowhere.
Can you imagine being like, boss, I spilled at least 20 pounds of spaghetti.
Well, I didn't tell him at first. I was like, I wonder if I can just clean up by myself. So I go back inside, and I'd already clocked out by this point, by the way, because I thought I was just going to go to the dumpster and leave. So I'm doing all of this without getting any money for it. So I go back inside, and luckily the only manager there is like pretty chill guy in like his 20s. But he was like, oh yeah, I dropped some spaghetti. I'm just going to sweep it up. And he's like, okay, cool. So I really underplayed it. And by the time I got like 80% of it back in the trash can, but there's still a lot of just junk and like spaghetti bits on the ground, like a lot. And so he comes out and he's like, whoa.
Whoa, dog.
And I was like,
you spilled spaghetti.
yeah.
Let me help you there.
But we got it
Slurps
all.
it up.
Yeah, dude, we ate the rest of it. It was pretty good. So that's the spaghetti story. Thank you.
It was a good one.
I think
Even though I've already heard it.
Yeah.
And I asked the exact same question.
Yep, you did.
Dude, I'm getting deja vu. I don't know why.
Whoa! I'm just a lot happier for some reason this time because some dumbass isn't here this time.
Going, whoa, that's crazy.
Or, I hate this game.
God, I hate this game. Why would I spend $60 on a game I'm really bad at?
God, can we just make this episode the episode where we shit on Dennis?
Yeah, let's just
Hold on,
absolutely.
before we start that, did you think of a funny work story?
Dude, I've always had a funny work story.
Go for it, dude.
All right, for context, I work at a Triangle Shirtwave. I work at a plant, a manufacturing
A
plant.
factory, if you will.
Yeah,
50 stories up in real life New York City.
it is not. It is.
It's in the
It is-
hills, undocumented.
It's a single story. You know what? What can I compare it to? You know, like the gymnasium, the old gymnasium at our high school that I will not disclose.
Yeah.
It looks like a much bigger that, but that's it.
Okay.
Like two of them put together.
Oh, alright.
It's nothing impressive.
So just like an actual factory.
Yeah.
Assembly line.
All right, but one day, I don't know. I only work Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't know which day it was. But me and Mike, I won't say his last name, of course, were working on display cases, like to hold a window so that we could show them to potential buyers. It would like swivel around in the middle, and then it'd have different facts on the side. We didn't like make the facts; they just came as like a printed paper, and we just stuck it on there. But we were making it, and I asked him. I said, "Hey, you're 6'4". Can you hold on to the top part while I hammer it in?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." And I said, "Watch, I'm gonna get it in with one hammer." And he's like, "No way, there's 10 screws there." And I was like, I was like, "Bet." And so I whack it. And when I whack it, I hit it right in the middle of the plank, and the plank snaps in two. It is like I just got my black belt. It just shattered. And it falls to the floor with all 10 screws in it. I go, oh. We look at each other, and he starts laughing uncontrollably. And the display's ruined, and they're expensive. They are pricey. So I gotta run all the way down to Sample Land, which is at the other end of the plant. It's like a 5-minute walk. But I get there. I was like, I need this piece. And they're like, it's gonna take us like 2 hours to cut it. We gotta get through the rest of them, then we gotta go back to all the extra ones that were already broken. And so I have to hide this display case behind all of the other ones, but it just does not have a top to it. And wait for at least 2 hours while they make one extra piece of wood. Oh. Thank God that was the last one. If that wasn't the last one, it was over for us.
Oh man. I had not heard that story. That's pretty funny.
Dude, it was funny to Mike.
Yeah, same with the spaghetti story. Not funny in the moment.
It was not funny in the moment.
wood plank story. I like the sound of that.
We're gonna get fired. Is all I can think of. I broke a fucking display because I said, watch me get 10 screws in with one hit of the hammer.
I can just visualize this entire thing.
Bet? Yeah. Thunk.
Thunk.
And shatter.
Uh-oh.
You'd think something's so expensive that it'd be so much stronger. It just isn't. It isn't. Oh. That's the funny work story.
That's good. Okay, so back to Dennis.
Yo, fuck Dennis. All my homies hate him.
Let's explain all the reasons we do not like Dennis. Number one. We all play Modern Warfare, And then Dennis, we have to play Warzone whenever he's on. It's like when like your little toddler baby bitch boy's on, and he's like, you're playing Halo with all your friends. I want to play Wii Sports. Very relatable. What?
Wii Sports?
Yeah.
You mean Super Mega Baseball 2?
Dennis will just sometimes get really sad while we play because he's terrible at the game, and he goes,
I'm gonna play Super Mega Baseball 2, guys.
He just sounds.
Or I'm just gonna go watch baseball.
He just sounds really sad. And then, so every time he dies, he goes, I hate this game. And it was funny at first because we're talking months ago he started playing. It has been 2 months. We have played this game almost every night. And he still is really, really bad. And one time
he started like a KD of 0.1.
Yeah, and one time
which is the funniest thing.
Oh, that was so funny when he told us his KD.
when we looked that up, I fell out of my chair laughing.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Josh had to bust out his inhaler.
He did have to bust out his inhaler. That's real.
To compare it, I have a KD of 1.32. You have a KD of like 0.9, and then Josh is like 0.6.
Because Josh just runs in and dies instantly every time.
Yeah. But Dennis is 0.1. That means out of 10 times he dies, he gets 1 kill. That's like difficult to do.
and this is in Warzone, where like when you die, there's like a 50% chance you're even coming back to do it at all. So that means 1 in 10 games he's not getting a single kill.
Which is awful. That's awful.
But the funniest part is we get him to buy the game finally so we can play other modes. And then, Matt, explain to us why he was immediately convinced that the $60 should be refunded.
Okay, so Nick wasn't on when this happened, but Josh and I are playing with Dennis, and we're playing gun game, but in a private match, so just us 3, no one else. And we're playing on, I believe the map's King, with like the big centerpiece and then the 2 great sides.
It's a good map.
Yeah. Good map. I'm cruising along. I'm on like the 5th gun. It's an AR. And I hear Dennis coming around, and he's got a shotgun. So we're right next to each other. He should win this. It's quite simple. You just gotta point and shoot. I go down, and I do the drop shot, which is where you crouch and then prone immediately so it ducks his bullet, and then you shoot him. I dodge the shotgun bullet, and I shoot him and kill him, and he gets really quiet. And then Josh, from across the map, shoots him with a sniper, and all we hear is, I hate this game. I'm gonna refund it. And he hops offline. And I call him after Nick gets on, and I say, yo, you good? And he's like, no. And I said, I'm trying to hold back laughs. That's not fun to laugh. It's not nice to laugh at your
Dennis is having a real
sad
breakdown.
And I said, are you really going to refund the game?
Because Matt drop shot at him in the 5th gun and during gun game.
I asked him, I say, are you really going to refund the game? He's like, yeah, I've already put in the request. I was like, oh, God.
Reasons for refunding. Drop shot it again.
Again.
By my own friend who convinced me to spend $60 on the game.
He didn't even get through 1 round of the multiplayer.
Yeah.
Or...
Well, we play multiplayer, but not like the actually like more fun part.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny.
It's so funny. It's
Drop shot.
I hang up, and we all just lose it.
You try-harded. You try-harded on him, and he's like, you know he's bad.
Yeah. That's what made it better. Because I knew what I was expecting. He fell for it.
The oldest trick in the book.
Oh.
And Rocket, dude, it's the meme where it's like the small Doge and like the big Doge, and then big Doge, small Doge, Dennis and Warzone, big Doge, Dennis and Rocket League.
Dennis is not good at Rocket.
Okay, well, I have no source of comparison because we played that game for like 3 solid months, and I just could never get good. I'm so bad at Rocket League. So
Dennis is awful at Rocket.
Anybody that is even remotely competent at the game, I'm just like, whoa, they're so good. So I just play the game fundamentally wrong.
Yeah. But sometimes when Dennis and I are playing doubles, we'll get into arguments, and he's like, Matt, what should I have done in this situation? And I said, well, first off, you should try and at least aim for the ball. And he just gets off. He's fed up. He couldn't take it. We lost like 6 rounds in a row, and these aren't even competitive. These are just casual against people who don't even play ranked, and we're still losing because I'm not gonna say who dragged me down, but Dennis kind of,
It is definitely Dennis.
He doesn't exactly lighten the load for me. If you know what I'm saying.
See, Dennis is kind of a guest on the podcast, like we promised.
Yeah, it's just he doesn't get to fight back.
Nope, not at all. Should we move on from making fun of Dennis?
No.
I want to save some for when he finally makes his way on.
He's never gonna.
Okay, so he doesn't know this, but I asked him if he was gonna get on, and then he said I can only get on at 9, but we record at 8. And so when I told Matt, he goes, I'm not getting on at 9. So that's how Dennis isn't on, because we're too lazy to wait an hour.
We had it scheduled. We told him.
We did have it scheduled.
We told him the night before. And we said, Dennis, we're recording the podcast tomorrow. You on? And he's like, yeah. And I said, well, we're gonna go at 8. And he goes, okay. And then this morning, he's like, guys, I cannot make it at 8. 9 o'clock podcast, though? Any 9 o'clockers in chat?
Any 9 o'clockers?
So, that's another thing. When we're having, like, a conversation and Dennis doesn't have anything to add, he'll just go, sick.
Yeah, he just sounds really sad. Or his favorite.
What's his favorite?
Not saying anything.
Silence. I think we should wait on the E-Thought thing until he's actually here to defend himself, because we don't know the whole story.
And it's way funnier when he tries to defend himself as well.
Yeah.
Dennis's complex relationship with Snapchat e-girls requires it's a character
only
arc.
Self.
What can I say? It's an arc.
No, it's like a plateau. He does the same thing 4 times.
He does do the same thing 4 times. He learns nothing.
You learn nothing from the first one. It's Alright, let's move on now. Now that I got that off.
Yeah. What do we talk about now? Oh man. Dude, yeah, you know when you're listening to a podcast and the hosts go, what do we talk about now? That's when you stop listening.
Yeah. Why am I watching this podcast? I don't even know what they're talking about. You'll cut that, right? You won't.
Dude, I don't edit shit in these podcasts. Should I pull up hypotheticals?
Dude, you should pull up but all the hypotheticals you look up are like ones I've heard before. You should go to the second page of Google for hypotheticals.
Oh, we can make our rap names.
No, I'm not making rap names. Last episode,
when Matt announced his channel, we told him because he hasn't thought of a.
Well, this was technically the episode that's not gonna air.
Oh yeah,
so
true. He still hasn't thought of a name, and so we went to a rapper name generator. It's just so fucking dumb. They're all dumb.
They make no sense. Give us a name of a favorite killer.
I'm going to page 2 of Google.
It's
just giving dictionary definitions of hypotheticals. Are you serious?
What? Come on, there's gotta be one back there.
I'll just do hypothetical questions.
Ooh, you got him.
Yeah. Okay, page 2. That starts scary. Okay, here we go. 127 plus, or just 127. Alright. Matt, you should pull up a hypothetical page 2 while I'm reading these. Wait, these are boring! Okay, wait, I'm gonna try them anyways, because maybe we can make them interesting. These are really boring. Okay. Alright, Matt. What if all the oceans dried up? He's thinking. He's thinking of an answer. Hey, Matt. Are you thinking of an answer? Uh-oh. Well, everybody.
Hello?
Oh, you're back.
Yo, what happened?
You're finally awake.
I was always awake.
Alright, first hypothetical. What if all the oceans dried up?
No more water.
What if
Next
computers took
hypothetical.
over the world?
Skip.
Okay, these are fucking terrible. Page 2 of Google, what the heck?
Dumb hypothetical questions. Oh, I like this one.
Okay.
How important does a person have to be before they are considered assassinated instead of just murdered?
Oh, wait, that is a good question.
Oh, I know.
If they have a rape allegation.
No, he was considered murdered.
Is that bad?
He was
I mean-
still considered murdered. That wasn't assassinated.
I mean, you're not a celebrity until you get false rape allegations. Or true.
Facts. Until they try and cancel you, you're not. You're irrelevant.
I'm
until
sort of
it's
controversial on the hypothetical questions on Reddit.
You're on Reddit?
Yeah, it's a thread.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say
Wait, these are really bad. That's why they're controversial. Wait, can I read the hypothetical questions sorting by controversial on this? Okay, so these are the most controversial hypotheticals on this thread. What if I were to ask for employment? Would I get one here? Don't you hate it when you panic and kill a hooker? The top comment on that one is filthy casuals. Is the answer to this question the same as the answer if we're to ask you to have sex with me?
Can you repeat that again? I didn't quite catch the question.
If the answer to this question the same as the answer if we're to ask you to have sex with me, the top comment is of course, I'm not interested in talking to you, please leave me alone.
As it should be.
Yep.
An animal would be way better if it was covered in scales. Ooh.
Oh, that's a good dude. A tiger. Holy shit, that'd be so scary.
That'd be so scary. But like the scales still represented the same color that tiger was.
That would be sick. Or like a
orange.
really big bird, like a hawk or something.
Dude, it looked like fucking Pokemon. Like
They would. They would.
look
just
up, Nick. You know Skarmory?
Yeah, I know it's Skarmory.
Yeah. Or Corviknight. It looked like those two. That'd be kind of spooky. You know what else would be kind of weird to have scales on?
What?
Like the animals at a petting zoo, like a goat. Or like
You
a
wouldn't really
horse.
be able to pet an animal with scales. That'd be kind of weird.
Yeah, you could. And you just couldn't pet the other way. Have to go one way. So like it was smooth, and then instead it was sharp. You know what I mean?
Dude, totally hear what you're saying. Absolutely.
You know. Like those fish. Like if you like rub them one way, none of the scales come off. But if you do the other way, they get like stuck in your hand.
Ow. Dude, sharks with scales? That's so scary. They kind of do. Like, I heard something like their skin is like really small, like it hurts or something like that. Like it's got tiny little razors.
Ooh.
Wait, I'm actually gonna look that up. Shoot me more hypotheticals.
Razor shark,
Shark scales.
but it's in RGB keyboard color shark.
Oh yeah. Got like little razors on their skin. That's kind of
Got a
cool.
little, like a little blades.
They could do like little blades. That's pretty sick. Oh no! What did I just find?
Send pic.
Oh no!
Hey Nick, what do you wish grew on trees?
What I wish grew on trees? Money, dude. No, because inflation would be terrible.
Nick actually cares about inflation. That's
Okay,
weird.
so if I wasn't thinking about anything, money for sure.
Right. Money would be hype.
I almost said more trees, but that's literally what grows on trees already. fucking seeds. Like, are you serious?
Dude, I need trees to grow.
Because that's what fruit are. Fruit and like fruit are just seeds, right? But we just eat them. That's why they.
It's like the seeds are in a fruit.
Yeah, that's so.
The fruit's like keeping the seed alive.
Yeah.
So
it's like the fruit carrying case, or the seed carrying case, and we just like the carrying case.
Think of it like skin. It's like our skin.
This is a dumb conversation. So, if I had to be realistic, like if I actually wanted something cool, I just like batteries, just infinite power.
Batteries?
Yeah, dude.
Ooh. But what kind of batteries? Like Duracell?
Double A.
No, what brand?
There's the AA tree. There's like the D battery tree, which is just really thick.
No, but like what brand of battery?
Duracell, I guess. I don't care. It doesn't matter at all.
It matters. No, it matters. It matters.
Duracell, because I like the design more.
Ooh,
and you know that's why.
Bad
Dude,
choice.
Are you an Energizer guy?
I'm a big Energizer man. That bunny is so hype. He don't stop.
Yeah, but the contrast between the black and like the orange looks really cool on Duracell.
It's copper, bro.
Alright, well. Anyways, what would you have grow on a tree?
You know what would be crazy?
What?
If like some kind of, I don't want to say precious metal, but like a metal grew on trees. Like, what's not like
aluminum?
Like aluminum, yeah. Big old shiny trees, and you could just tell how ripe they were.
Batteries are made of metal, idiot.
Nick, but not like a bat. Dude.
Why would you want an aluminum tree? That's so
I just said it's some kind of metal.
Why?
Why?
Yeah, why? Why do you want a metal tree?
It would look cool. The tree would look cool.
No, it would grow metal off the branches.
Like,
it wouldn't be made of metal.
Of sheet metal just growing down a tree.
That looks so stupid.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, it would.
I'm photoshopping a picture.
Yeah, Photoshop. Okay, I'm going through these controversial. Wait, actually, I have an idea. I'm gonna go to shower thoughts and sort by controversial. Or new. Wait, which one? Controversial.
If your bed sheets had been made of deli meats, what meat would you want them to be made of?
Leather.
Nick, deli meat.
I eat leather.
No, that's a hide. That's not a.
I don't know. How do I sort by controversial on here?
You know your boy's picking salami.
Salami? I'll go with some good old-fashioned ham.
Like honey baked ham or just normal ham?
Ham sheet.
Me and the boys and sorry babe, the ham sheet stays on during sex.
Okay, let's see. I'm sorting by new on Shower Thoughts, which has 20 million members. Let's see. I'm just gonna read them and find some good ones. The probability of being the youngest person in the world. Okay, that's just boring. Shortages are really making it clear what the least popular brands are. Wait, I'm gonna be sort by controversial. You can't even sort by controversial on Shower Thoughts. What? Are you kidding me? Wait, what if I sort by controversial on unpopular opinions?
Then they're truly unpopular.
No, then they're actually following the subreddit's rules. Oh my god, I wish people did not live here. I can't sort by... Okay, so apparently I cannot sort by controversial.
Wait.
What?
Wish people didn't live here.
My
oh no.
People I'm related to.
God, I wish they just disappear. You sound like the kid from Home Alone.
You cannot criticize it and like it at the same time. Bowls are better than plates. Okay, Matt, let's I got an idea. We start by top
Bowls
of all time.
Are just so much better than plates.
Top of all time of unpopular opinion, and we're gonna find out if we agree or disagree. This was the top post of all time in unpopular opinion was posted 12 days ago.
Oh no.
If Will Smith had cheated on Jada, the internet would crucify him, but since it was the other way around, people are making fun of him.
You know what? I kind of agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I'd say there is a
That's
double
not
standard.
unpopular because it has 7 medals. It has 7 rewards. That's not unpopular. It has 100k upvotes. Anyways. But I do
Am I
agree
one of
with
those upvotes? No. But I am
I'm
one
not
of the
upvoting.
awards.
It only has 5k comments. Sleeping in your car should be completely legal and never looked down upon.
What in your car?
Sleeping.
Is it looked down
He
upon?
said, I don't understand why it's illegal in some places and under many circumstances to sleep in your car. Your car's property shouldn't be done without question. I agree.
Wait, is it actually? What states is it?
I don't know. I'm not. What do you think? I'm gonna do research. I'm on Reddit. Come on. Whoa! Eating cereal with water is better than with milk?
Nick, down.
I am a true believer that cereal with water is better. The taste of milk conflicts with the taste of cereal, whereas water does not. Well, still getting the same texture of water does not ruin the taste of cereal. My friends crucified me when I told this. Edit, I poured the cereal before the water. Thank God. Matt, I'm going to go make a bowl of water cereal.
Nick,
can you
don't.
keep the troops entertained before I get back? Okay, I'll be right back. Go look at some subreddit or something.
Oh my God, there actually are states. State overnight parking at rest stops. Let's look at all of them. Alabama, you are not allowed to sleep in your car. What? Why can't I sleep in my car in Alabama? Yo. Alright, Alabama. Alaska, it's fine. Arizona, it's fine. Arkansas, it's allowed. California's got an 8-hour limit. They got cops waiting and trying to catch you. Ooh, that was close. 6 hours, 32 minutes. Don't do it again. It's illegal in Colorado. It's illegal in Connecticut. Delaware, there's a 4-hour limit. Florida's got a 3-hour limit. Georgia, it's just straight illegal. Hawaii, it's illegal. Idaho, it's 10-hour limit. Illinois, 3-hour limit. Indiana, what? Indiana, it's illegal to sleep in your car.
Okay, I'm back. Oh
Iowa, it's allowed under
this
one
is
night.
So cursed looking.
Special circle. Did you actually? Oh,
Huh?
I'm reading off all the states that it's not that it's illegal. Some states got limits.
Oh my
Kentucky, Florida's got a 3-hour limit. If they catch you in your car for over 3 hours, it's over. Jail.
Okay, so I don't know if I want to record this or not. I'm gonna just leave it up to your imagination. So it's basically just a bowl of Frosted Flakes in water, and it's so cursed looking. We're gonna find out what it tastes like right now. Ready? You hear that? Okay. Fuck, dude.
Ohio, it's illegal. Oh, technically there's a 3-hour limit, but it says no overnight parking or camping. Ohio straight up says that you cannot sleep in your car.
Okay. So I have eaten cereal with water.
That is awful.
Gonna be honest, not as bad as I thought it would be. Also, would never ever do that again.
Nick,
it's just wrong. It's just
that
wrong.
That is an unpopular.
And now I just have a bowl
agree.
of cereal water sitting next to me for the rest of the video.
And it's gonna get soggy. It's gonna get soggy.
No. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, I'm
And
gonna
it's
eat a
not
real
gonna
bowl
turn
of
into
cereal
like
right
cereal
after.
water. It's
I
gonna
don't
turn
need
into like a paste.
Let's continue with the unpopular opinions. I'm downvoting this post because I just do not believe in that at all.
I don't agree with them. Wait, how many people upvoted that?
79,000. Wait,
Okay.
it won't let me downvote it. Dude, it's
compared
not
to
letting me
everyone-
downvote it. Reddit is rigged.
Compared to the total population, 79,000 isn't that bad. We can control
But that's the
79,000
third most
people.
upvoted post of all time.
Oh no.
Interestingly, that
All right.
post has more comments than the top post of all time by 1,000.
Yeah, because people were bashing him for
I'm trying to find some more interesting ones. Oh, I enjoy getting my sleeves wet when I wash my hands.
No.
What is wrong with you? Why would you ever say that?
No.
Oh.
Oh, I can feel that sentence. I can feel that. My sleeves suddenly feel wet.
Wait, let's see what they say. Alright, let's expand this. As the title says, I'm so sick of this virtue signaling on social media in cities where everyone is clapping. Oh wait, this is the wrong post. It's talking about healthcare. Whoops.
Social media. They're outraged at wet sleeves.
Whenever I'm at work, I have to wash my hands. I purposely wet my sleeves so that they stick better to my wrists and give me a nice cooling sensation. The top post with 4 rewards is just say psych right now.
It's like...
Dude, you're on unpopular opinions. What are you expecting? Okay.
No, I agree with that, man. Please say psych.
This is an interesting one. This one has over 20 awards. Nobody should have to work a third of their lives for 40 years to retire at 60 just to finish off whatever is left of their lives. This one's a little bit dark, but they're basically saying they're 18 and they're looking into the future is depressing. Just work 8 hours a day, sleep 8 hours a day, and have 8 hours a day to myself. So yeah.
Dude, just cut the sleeping part. You don't need that.
Edit. Thank you guys for blowing this up. Okay. I mean, yeah, I agree with that, but I feel like if you enjoy what you're working, if you enjoy your work to a degree, then that's less of an issue. Or if you get just super rich. We're the wrong people to talk about this. You're working at the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, and I dump spaghetti all over the sidewalk. So. Dude, I'm already liking the sound of this one. If you need a wheelchair due to your weight, it should be mandatory that it is a manual chair rather than a power chair. Seriously, this shit needs to stop. So many people with nothing wrong with them other than gluttony and laziness. So many people walk in Walmart, plop their fat asses in the chairs that are for older people and cripples, then just leave them in the middle of the parking lot like the wasted space and resources that they are. Let's be honest, you don't get to be 500 pounds due to genetics. 95% of people... Huh?
Take a time out. Look at what Dennis just put in the group chat. He just said typo 9:30 was when he was going to get on the podcast.
Basically, this person is weightist.
Dude, are you mean one of my weight?
Alright, I'm not voting that one. I agree with that.
Yeah, thanks.
I'm not even getting into a religion one.
No. You have to.
This one has 75 awards. Oh my god. Okay.
What does it say?
Reddit loves to dunk on Christianity, but is afraid to say anything about other religions because that's considered intolerant. This is odd and hypocritical because modern-day religion in the Middle East is far more barbaric, misogynistic, and violent than modern-day Christianity. Christianity is a safe punching bag on this website for some reason. It can be freely mocked and derided, but you dare make equally derisive statements about other religions and your problematic comments will immediately be met with disapproval.
Be completely honest, I don't see that many jokes.
Gotta be completely honest, r/Christian memes are really funny. So,
they are really fun.
So I don't know what you're talking about. Clearly 75 people thought that this was worth giving money to. I'm gonna emphasize 75 awards. 5
how much money does this guy make off?
64 silvers.
Oh my. Oh my.
11 golds. Jeez.
My boy's set with premium.
Seriously. Okay. So I mean that's kind of just like I don't know. I don't really see the sad side.
Yeah.
Anyways, men's mental health is a joke to everyone, and it's really disheartening as a mom to 2 boys. Yeah,
that one's recent, isn't it?
Yes, 13 days ago.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, I agree with that. The mental health thing is split, but that's not what we're here to talk about. Because we just made fun of our friend Dennis for 20 minutes.
Yo, cut that one. I want that.
Let's see. Let's find an interesting one. Hiring a stripper before the day of you're supposed to be married to the love of your life is disgusting and extremely weird. Now, if you plan on having an open relationship, I don't care. Disregard my title, but so many monogamous couples see this as an opportunity to get their dick wet one last time. Or hot new man to strip for them. Just saying this is unpopular because it was on the front page of Relationship. I always thought my Eastern wedding traditions were unnecessarily long and padded out, but it's better than hiring an escort to pleasure you on the last day of your single. Why get married if you're going to miss the life of casual hookups that much? Yeah, I mean I think it's kind of. When you think about it, it's kind of weird.
It's kind of weird, but it almost seems like a standard at this point.
I think that's why it's on Unpopular Opinions, because it's kind of like a societal norm. To be fair, 50% of all marriages end in divorce, so that's probably why it's a societal norm.
Good half of it.
Oh,
it's also on all those every single movie about like a wedding.
Yes, I completely agree with this next one. One of the biggest failings of modern education is managing to convince a whole generation that Wikipedia is an unreliable source. Yes.
Yes. Facts.
It's so stupid.
While I may not have paid
Wikipedia is an unreliable source. That's because it's a combination of every single other website on the internet. Like, of course it's gonna be reliable. It cuts out all the non-information because there isn't one author. They're like, anybody can edit it. It's like, yeah, that makes it reliable because it's the most. I don't think people realize how policed Wikipedia is. It's Wikipedia. It's gonna be heavily policed when you edit stuff. Anyways, I just
have you ever edited something on Wikipedia?
Dude, people have said, teachers have been like, don't use your sources from Wikipedia. And then what I'll do is I'll just find everything on Wikipedia and then just find websites that say the same thing and then cite those.
Or you can go down to the websites Wikipedia cited and then use it.
That's a good point.
I
hate restaurants / companies that only have Facebook pages rather than a website. Yeah, I agree. Facebook is so just.
Don't forget to follow my Facebook page. I don't use Facebook. I can't.
Okay, here. This is another weightest one. If you gave a pill to overweight people that made them magically wake up at their ideal body weight, they would definitely take the pill. I love my body the way it is. It's just insecure posturing.
I'm not overweight. I cannot relate.
Now, they do say, I am 60 pounds overweight, and I'm included in my statement. I don't like the way I look and feel. So basically they're saying, what's it called? Like, it's like when, like, love yourself or whatever, or like, any weight is, I don't know. I forget. There's like some sort of phrase or whatever. I don't know. I think it's a little weird to just be like, yeah, being morbidly 500 pounds overweight is totally okay. Love yourself.
But I would still take that pill to go back because, you know.
Sumo wrestling. All I'm saying.
Do you know how much money I've made off of sumo wrestling?
Betting on sumo wrestling. Oh, can we talk about the betting on horse races thing in GTA?
Dude, I don't want to. I don't want to.
So basically, we were playing GTA with Josh last night. And we got really bored because we'd been playing Modern Warfare a lot. So Matt's like, Nick, let's just go blow all of our money in the casino. So, well, first of all, we were playing blackjack and we were just betting like 200 max or whatever. And then Matt and I were both like, let's just dump 5K on the table right now. And the dealer pulls out a blackjack and wins instantly. The moment we up the bet, and they pull out a blackjack, which means they win instantly. So that was pretty annoying. So then we go over to horse racing, and did anything interesting happen in horse racing? I forget.
No, nothing interesting.
We just
wasted. We both won like a small race, but that was it.
Yeah. Anyways.
And then after that, we went outside and immediately shot the valet man.
We did.
Drove away to a strip club, shot up the strip club, and then proceeded to get off.
Yeah.
Xbox.
Well, don't say we got off Xbox. Well, I actually helped Josh with some delivery, but then
I got off. I left. I was done.
Also, update: the cereal is very soggy, and it is in water, and I hate this so much.
The last thing the valet man heard was "Sup, bitch."
Yeah. We roll up in my flying car 300 miles per hour, park right in front of it, and Matt goes, "Sup, bitch," and then caps him just like that. Anyways, back to the unpopular opinions.
We have like, I don't know, 10 more minutes or something because we fucked around a lot before we started recording.
Ooh.
All right, Matt. Let's find some interesting one. I'm trying to find a balance between funny and like not super heavy.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Wait, these are all really heavy.
Wait, they're all heavy. Always have been. Spaceman dead.
Oh wait, okay. Here we go. I like this one. Just fix the typo. You don't need to put edit a typo. I don't care. If you made a typo, just fix it. No one cares. Why do you need to add edit spelling, edit a typo? Literally contributes nothing to what you said, and if anything takes away from your point, it is annoying. Thank you. That is all.
Edit
I
typo.
really like when someone says edit, because then you know edit and then what they changed, because
what if they just change something different and then they put edit typo?
Yeah.
It's like it means nothing. It means nothing. Oh, I like this one. Redditors are the I'm not like other girls of social media users. Yeah. What do you think of that?
Yeah.
The top comment, it says, lol, some people in this comment section are really proving your point for you. Now, of course, we are going to controversial.
No, but like.
And the first 3 are deleted. Great.
Oh.
r/unpopular opinion is the I'm not like other girls of Reddit. And then the original poster said, I'm pretty sure r/I'm not like other girls. The I'm not like other girls of Reddit.
My bad, boys. Found the sub.
Oh, somebody wrote 2 paragraphs. Okay, I'm actually not gonna read this. We should let some dog breeds die out.
Yeah, what's the point of a pug breed or a bulldog? Don't they just slobber? They just keep slobbering, and it's so weird. It is so weird. That might be my least favorite breed.
Oh, they're talking about dogs that suffer their whole lives. Like, what's one? I'm pretty sure pugs have like a hard time breathing.
Pugs.
They said
Pugs.
walking problems, breathing problems, brains that are too big for their craniums, like pugs, King Charles Spaniels, bulldogs, and Great Danes. Some might be saved by crossbreeding. They shouldn't have to suffer and die for entertainment. Holy shit! I'll have to apologize for posting. Seems like it wasn't an unpopular opinion at all. Thanks for the awards. I don't know. I mean, I think I take a lot of stands on that. I don't know if I'm the person to comment on that because I don't know a lot about like animal rights and stuff. But I would agree with that. I don't like any of those breeds, so yeah, for sure.
Not a big fan. I don't think they should be bred knowing that they're gonna suffer their whole. Like if we know about it.
Oh, here's a good one. This one's very topical. Elon Musk isn't a good person. This was 2 months ago, and it has a lot of rewards. Now, I know that this is a really unpopular opinion because Elon Musk is a poster boy for Zoomers because he posts and likes memes on Twitter. Right at the start of the world pandemic, he was posting on Twitter how the panic is stupid and people are panicking without a reason. Even though people were falling and dying like flies into thousands of numbers, he belittled the virus and said how it was not that bad and even compared to a common flu. Now he posts tweets to free the country and that people have lost their freedom, praising Texas for opening stores. What are your thoughts on this?
What was that really weird tweet he made about like the freedom one over the mask choice?
Oh, I don't remember. I think he said "Free America."
Yeah, when they started mandating mask wearing.
Yeah,
that kind of changed my view.
I think people forgot. I follow him on Twitter. I follow him on Twitter, so I kind of get to see everyone else quote tweet him. But I think people forgot that, and I'll admit, I definitely was one of the people who were like, "Wow, he was on meme review, and he made the funny weed and Joe Rogan, and he made the flamethrower." But I think,
dude, the funny weed and Joe Rogan was actually really funny.
Did you see the Joe Rogan clip saying he thinks video games are like a detriment to society and that he thinks jujitsu is better in every way?
How can you compare jujitsu and video games?
He did. It was really funny because he made a lot of sense when he was saying it, but I was like, wait a minute, this is stupid. Yeah, I mean, I agree with that. I think people forgetting that Elon Musk is a billionaire who has never let. I mean, yeah, has he done a lot of cool stuff? Yes, but is he out of touch with reality? Probably. Oh, I really like this one. Jeffree Star is creepy, and I don't like him.
He looks kind of creepy.
I just think he's genuinely off-putting. He's this tall, extremely thin older man without eyebrows who prances around and wears the personality of a shadow. Yas Queen teenage girl. Everything about him sends me into defense mode, and I don't know why he's so worshipped. Yes, his makeup skills are phenomenal, but Jesus Christ, his actual personality is so cringy and creepy to me.
Like, I respect what he does. I'm not gonna cap on that. He does a good job of makeup. And I guess I don't really follow the beauty part. But he does kind of look just a little bit offsetting.
He does look extremely terrifying. Also, can I point out, not a lot of people talk about this because there's some drama going on with him and like Shane Dawson or whatever. I don't know. I don't care.
Yeah, no, I know what you're talking about.
But
because I watched drama.
People were talking about how when the James Charles thing went down last year, Jeffree Star was one of the first people, and also I think he collabed a lot with James Charles. But when that thing went down, Jeffree Star made one of those like long videos, like just hammering James Charles, being like, yeah, like he did all that stuff or whatever, even though they like work together. When it comes out that none of it's true and James Charles, you know, uncancels himself, Uno reverse card. He's completely like on his side and totally cool. Like that's not a good, that's not a homie move.
Jeffree Star actually came out with an apology video about the James Charles stuff.
Yeah, that's what I said.
He did a good job. He did a good job about apologizing about the things he made, but I mean, he didn't really address why he made.
He shouldn't have done it in the first place.
Yeah. Did you hear that James is getting canceled again?
Yeah.
There's another case that came out.
I don't even know.
But they showed like actual videos of him sending.
Uh-oh.
The no pics to a 14-year-old boy. The nudes, dude. He sent nudes. Ooh. And the kid straight up was like, yeah, here they are. You can see them. Cancel them now. Quickly.
This one actually has just to do with the Joe Rogan thing I just talked about. Young men opting out of society to play video games and focus on their hobbies are acting completely reasonable. There are a lot of whiny articles recently about how men don't go to university at the same rate as young women, don't work as many hours as they used to, and in general participate less in society or either play video games or something. This naturally comes at the expense of traditional life attainments such as working yourself to death, having an insanely expensive wedding, and being the sole provider of a family that just to eventually kick you out. If you read through these articles, so already I'm kind of like, what are you getting at here? What? I'm very curious. Let's find out. Is he going to explain his case well enough? Because he set himself up to rebuttal all of those. If you read through these articles, you will find that the theme is men bad because they refuse to play the social role written for them. It's mostly from the perspective of how this creates problems for women in the long run, but that's the core of it. Contrary to what these journalists would have you believe, I think these young men are acting completely rationally when opting out of this life script. There just aren't enough incentives to play this role, and it is too risky and too exhausting. Young men don't own society anything. We should just let live, and people enjoy their lives in the way they want to instead of judging them. So basically,
it's like the opposite of. This is like the exact opposite of women trying to get out of like switching up roles. You know how instead of like
my gender is gamer. This is the most interesting post I've seen on the subreddit so far, because it's a combination of we live in a society and gamers unite, and I love it. So essentially what this person is saying is society should not condone or should not be negative to like, I'm assuming basement dwellers is what it's talking about. And
people who don't leave their house continue to play.
I would have to disagree completely. I mean, they're painting this in a painfully black and white setting, and I think it's a lot more nuanced than what they're saying. What do you think?
I agree with it. Because, I mean, like...
Are video games inherently bad? No.
No, video games aren't bad. But you can, like, this is like the opposite gender thing for, like... Remember when...
Yeah, they made it a gender thing.
Yeah. It's not just... I wouldn't say it's just gender, but remember when, like, they had the whole... I think it was before... This was really early in our lives, but, like, when women started going after more, like, I guess, men's jobs, what they were called. Kind of like the same thing now.
Wait, like what?
Like how they were pursuing, like, engineering or like...
This definitely did not happen during our lifetime. This definitely happened, like...
No, it's earlier. It's early.
Yeah.
Anyways. It's sort of the same thing. It's pretty close to it, so I'd have to agree. Because, you know, I'm a simp. I respect women.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So basically, how I would respond to this post is we live in a society, OP. You can't opt out of society. That's irresponsible, especially if you're living with somebody else who's paying all your rents and stuff. That's extra strain on them, right? Because you have to have a job or something to sustain yourself.
Yeah, but he never said that they were living with someone else.
But then how are you self-sustaining? They just said opting out of society, which includes marriage and getting a job and stuff.
Could be making money off content creation with gaming. So I mean, like,
I would agree with that, but they didn't. They I don't know. They did not specify that.
Yeah, they specified.
If they specified streaming and stuff, sure, absolutely pursue whatever you want.
But they didn't specify.
They said opting out of society and not getting any job should be completely okay. Do what you want to do, and not shamed upon. I feel like in the long run, you'd want some sort of like happiness. I just feel like every person wants to feel like they did something with their lives. And I feel like those society basement dweller gamers, when they're on their death razor, when they're not on their deathbed, their death race chair, they're going to be thinking to themselves, I'll probably respawn.
This is more like a to each their own. Like, you do you, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's more of like my response to it. Like, yeah, do whatever.
I feel
as long
like
as it doesn't like affect me.
The thing is I wonder if the type of people who would be like that to just shut everything off and just play games, something is up. Like, that needs to be addressed in their life. That has made them turn to this as their only thing worth. Anyways, next one. I like having a small dick.
Last one. We gotta end it soon.
This next one is just, I like having a small dick.
Can't relate. Next. Alright, last one. No more.
Okay.
Ooh.
Oh. Alright. Wait. Okay, this is an interesting one. I'm not telling my kids to never hit girls. Got a call from the school saying my son punched a girl in his class. I'm assuming this is a self-defense argument.
Yeah.
I was mad and ready to go ground him. When he got home, it occurred to me that I should ask why he hit her. The principal told me that the little girl pushed him and took his lunch money and continued to take her folder and smack him with it until he got fed up and punched her in the shoulder. Now, if they knew that the little girl had done all this and was continuing to do it, they should have intervened. They didn't, so my son defended himself, not in trouble. When I told the principal that it seemed justified, she told me that I shouldn't make it seem okay to hit little girls. I let her know that my children know it's not okay to hit anybody, but that it's not okay to stand there and just be it either. Totally okay to defend yourself and against anybody and everybody that is attacking you. Yeah, I mean, self-defense. Yeah. Obviously, that's not. How's that unpopular?
Not unpopular.
Yeah, I beat women just all the time, like, even if it's not self-defense.
Dude, give me a second.
Like, bitch, get out of my way.
Sorry, ho.
Alright.
Push.
So that's
sorry,
the
milady.
What a way to end the podcast. Justifying beating women.
Please make sure to go out of your way to hit women.
Yeah,
especially women.
That's how you own the libs. Sitting next to me is, of course, a completely soggy. Here, I'm gonna take a picture of this and send it to you.
No, please. I don't want the picture. I don't want the picture.
Okay. I just want to show you how disgusting this is.
I'm waiting.
Oh my god, it's so gross. I need to get in the light. Here, let me move my desk lamp. I'm such a hoarder. There's so much junk everywhere. Oh, this looks like a spotlight. It looks so scary. Okay.
Nick, please, just send the picture. I need to see it now.
Here you go.
Oh. Are you sending it through Discord?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna see my disgusting desk.
You just sent a bunch of shark pictures that I absolutely
here it
hate.
is. Oh,
Why a whale shark missing a tooth though? Who made these pictures? Who was like, yeah, this is a good idea.
Wait, did it not send? Here you go.
I haven't gotten your picture yet.
Okay.
Oh, I just got it.
That's what I ate.
What kind of cereal is that?
That's what I ate.
What
It's
kind of
Frosted
cereal?
Flakes. Frosted Flakes.
What? No way! Dude, this picture.
They've been
is
sitting
what
there for
I
30 minutes.
This picture is what I imagine Limp Bizkit thought of when they were creating their band name.
It's bad, right? Like, why did that poster... I tried downvoting
It is a
it would not
paste.
let me.
It's a paste.
Yeah, it's bad.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna throw up now. Oh.
Okay. Anyways, that's the
It
podcast.
looks awful. Oh.
Thank you, everybody, for putting up with this podcast episode. We went on a big emotional roller coaster, but hopefully next week we'll have more fun to share.
Yeah, we shit on Dennis a lot.
Yeah, maybe we'll get Dennis on next week.
Maybe he can defend himself after watching this.
Yeah. But that's about it. So, Matt, do you have any final words?
No? Just remember to beat the... As we very clearly said, yeah. Please do not forget. That is very important. I stress that and highly recommend.
All right. Well, see you, everybody.
When was I supposed to say goodbye?